This is Autoline Daily reporting on the global automotive industry. The Detroit Free Press broke a story alleging Ford knowingly sold defective dual-clutch transmissions in the Fiesta and Focus despite receiving thousands of complaints from customers. Yesterday, Ford fired back, defending its validation procedures, and said the report is misleading. Well, that's going to be one of the topics on Autoline After Hours this afternoon. Joining us for the show is Phoebe Howard, the reporter who broke the story, and that you will not want to miss. Also joining us is Larry Erickson, the head of design at Magna. That's today at 3 p.m. Eastern Time on our website or YouTube channel. Ferrari isn't doing all that well in Formula One racing this year, but its stock price is off to the races. It's up 70% this year and is probably headed higher. Yesterday, Ferrari closed at $168 a share, but Merrill Lynch predicts it will hit $225. Ferrari has a big backlog of orders and has more new models on the way. We already know about the Monza SP1 and SP2, F8 Tributo, and SF90 Stradale, but there are others that have not been revealed yet. Merrill Lynch says it would not be surprised if it has to raise its stock forecast again. Well, today is the day. Chevrolet will unveil the mid-engine C8 Corvette tonight in California, and it promises to be an extravagant event. We'll be posting a ton of social media coverage later today to give you a flavor of what's going on. And you can watch the unveiling too, since Chevrolet will be live streaming it. You can click on the headline in the show notes or in the description box below to get the link. As we've reported so many times before, the trucking industry is facing a shortage of drivers. So the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration proposed to launch a pilot program that will allow 18 to 20-year-olds to drive commercial vehicles on interstate highways. Currently, you have to be 21 years old. But the agency is getting pushback. The Insurance Institute of Highway Safety says more research needs to be done, and the Teamsters Union came out against the proposal, saying that the trucking industry should improve working conditions and increase pay if it wants to fill its shortage of drivers. Well, here's a gutsy move from a Chinese car company. AIWAYS is driving 2 electric prototypes from the city of Xi'an all the way to Frankfurt, Germany, to arrive just in time for the Frankfurt Auto Show. The electric SUVs, called the U5, will travel nearly 9,000 miles, going through places like the Gobi Desert and Kazakhstan. AIWAYS says a trip like this will prove the durability of its electric powertrain, which it claims is the most compact of any electric vehicle. Well, let's hope they're right, because if they break down along the way, their name will go from AIWAYS to No Ways. One of our viewers, Steve F., was rummaging through some old family photos, and he came across this one. He asked us if we could identify it, and that took some sleuthing. Right away, we noticed it had the look of an old Buick or maybe even an Oldsmobile, but neither one made a model like this. Though it's hard to read, we noticed that the hood ornament has the letters XP above it, which stands for experimental, and that helped a lot. And the dapper dude on the right-hand side of the photo has a little tag hanging off the lapel of his jacket, which looks like it says Buick. After that, it was easy. This is the 1951 Buick XP300, and it was a leading indicator of GM's future styling for the 50s. Long, low, and wide. Thanks for sending this in, Steve. We had fun trying to figure it out.
Autoline Daily is brought to you by Bridgestone Tires. Your journey, our passion. And by DuPont, transforming industries and improving lives through material science.
Few vehicles look cuter and more inviting than Japan's Kei cars. And Honda has introduced the all-new version of its N-WGN. Like most Kei cars, it's powered by a 660cc engine, but also features front and four-wheel drive. Honda was able to improve rear cabin space by mounting the gas tank under the front seats and made it easier to load tall and heavy objects by lowering the ground height of the tailgate opening. One other neat feature is a swivel front passenger seat. Honda plans to sell 7,000 N-WGNs a month, and prices will range from about $11,000 to $16,600 when they go on sale in August. When you think of off-road vehicles, Lexus is probably not on your short list, but the automaker created the GXOR concept, which it says is made for, quote, all of the GX enthusiasts that use their rigs to escape on epic adventures. As I'm sure you've guessed, it's based on the GX SUV, but features off-road tires, a custom bumper with hidden winch, upgraded suspension, full underbody skid plates, and frame sliders, engine snorkel, and LED light bar. And it even has its own off-road trailer that matches. But that's it for today. Thanks for watching.